Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Brilliantly cut out. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good, decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Rooney! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Yaya Toure. Sola.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Rooney. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Just eases him off the ball. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Quarter of an hour played. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Chouameni. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's been intercepted. Rodri. And it's Zaire Emery. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Oh, good take in a good area. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Zaire Emery. Bergomi can get it clear. Has to go back here. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been knocked clear.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but... Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a tiny finish. This is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, good climb! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yaya Toure. Lampard, aimed beyond the defence. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bellingham. And it's Lampard. There's the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And Sola! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Lampard! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. Zaire Emery gets it away. And this is Zola. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chouameni. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Some resolute defending there. Zola. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. That's the end of the first 45. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So, attack...
Shoots! And a neat finish! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Vietnam cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Yaya Toure. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now, can they get him away? Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up. Deftly away. Italy are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's come loose. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Rooney. Chouameni.
Vietnam have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11, Rooney. Numero 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 25,
Konate
numero 17,
chooses to go cross-field.
Lampard. Lasciano il campo
Vietnam
per
still
il
have the
18,
cards to affect
il
this
numero
game.
21, il numero
Passing
15,
is crisp and
il
sharp.
numero 10.
Stood up well to him
Attenzione,
there.
la sostituzione.
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Mendes finding himself in space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's the throw.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Bergomi. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Vietnam have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, super ball. It's a sweeping cross. And he's heaved it away. Pulisic. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Tries to get it clear. Pulisic. This is a promising build-up.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pulisic. João Neves. Spread it left. Has a look up and delivers. And that has left him in a heap. And that should get the job done. Vietnam are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Haaland. And it's Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé gets into a good position. Oh, it's Yaya Toure. Gets his head on it! It's hit the crossbar. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Cambio di giocatori.
They're up to 5 corners now. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get rid. Valverde. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Here's Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Potw. Deep into stoppage time. Deftly away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive.